Hello everyone and welcome back to another Saturday with another live Q&A. I'm very excited about today. It's a beautiful weather in Montreal and I hope you guys are having an awesome day as well. I hope it's really nice weather where you live, because here in Chateauguay, or actually in Montreal, we have a lot of snow. I mean, not a lot of snow. We have snow, very cold. It's like, I don't know, -4 or something like that. But hey, it's we enjoy it one day at a time. And I hope you guys really having an awesome day. So listen, if you're new to the channel, my name is Saad Basim. I am an Amazon FBA seller, an active seller that help other people to reach their goals and give them the right tips and tricks to make sure that they really get the most out of this channel, at the same time the most out of their journey. If you are new, please consider subscribing, consider commenting, liking the video, and give me a big thumbs up if you really like the content. And I hope you really guys learn a lot, and I hope the content that we're providing, it's really helpful for you. Actually, I want to talk about the PPC series that we did. We're almost done with it. We only have one video about Q&A, or frequently asked question, FAQ, that I'm going to do hopefully this Wednesday. I might do it live, I might do it pre-recorded, I'm not sure. We're just a little bit under the weather the past few days, and I wasn't able to record, honestly, and I wasn't able to bring it to my editor, or the guy who cuts the videos and makes them look good. But we'll see. I'll keep you posted, but I hope you guys stay tuned. If you didn't see the PPC series, I really highly recommend you watch it. It's really detailed. I think it's the best PPC tutorial out there on YouTube. I almost guarantee it, because I know how much effort we put in it and how much details and depth that I gave you. I shared with you a lot of my experience that really gonna help you, and I think is going to benefit you greatly, and you'll be able to launch your product successfully and launch it with PPC only, and understanding the PPC concept as a funnel, which is really important. If you didn't watch it, I'm gonna leave the card here, or I'll leave it at the end of the video so you can watch it and benefit from it. But that's been said, let's see what we have here. Let's see how many people we have, and let's get to it. We have Nancy. How you doing, Nancy? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Actually, today topic is because of you, because the link that you shared in the Facebook group is about Amazon suspending people, and they have no course of action of resolving the issue. So we're going to talk about it a little bit today, and thank you for sharing that, Nancy. Without you, nothing would happen. So thank you, and I hope everyone really appreciate how much work is being done behind the scenes from you and from me and the other team, which is really amazing work we're doing. Also, we have Joss Peace. How you doing, Joss? Good morning to you. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And also we have Mavo Tesai. Hello all. Hello to you. And we have Yo-Yo Hat. How you doing, man? Thank you for coming back again. Really happy to see you here in our live Q&A. And also we have some questions. Guys, please, if you have any questions, leave it in the comment. Even if you left the questions in the Facebook group, please go ahead and leave the comments under the video so I can see them, because now it's been multiple weekends with the Q&A, and actually we're not able to reach the whole questions that we have in the Facebook group. So I really highly recommend, I will give priority to the people who are live, because they took time from their day to come here and make sure they attend that and get their questions answered. So I hope you understand that, and I hope you leave a question here. Please, really helps us and helps us to get a little bit noticed with the comments. So if you're here, give it a like, big likes, because it really helps the algorithm. We really want to reach other people and help more people as much as possible, and I really appreciate the help. So let's see what Luzine is also here. Luzine, how you doing? Good morning to you. And let's see what we have. So we're going to talk about a topic that's happening, which is basically a lot of people are getting suspended before Q4, where it's affecting their account, and their account is being suspended. They cannot sell anything. Even if you know, guys, in the Q4, a lot of people, they over purchase. They count on Q4 because it's the most traffic, the most sales you make in Q4, and usually a lot of people, they count in Q4 to make their profit for the rest of the year, because it's really a lot of traffic comes to the site and a lot of people are willing to buy, which is really increased sales. In some instances, in some categories, it goes from 3 to 7 times, which is really ridiculous, which is really, really good. So it's really sad to see people getting suspended before that. A lot of times happens because intellectual property infringement, whether it's someone infringing, they claim that you infringe in their trademark or you infringe in their images or copyright or logo or brand, whatever it is the case, they can have false claims or they have legitimate. If you really where that person really that infringes someone else, for sure you're going to get suspended. But a lot of people are getting suspended, and the issue is they're not able to get reinstated, or they're not able to reply to the email that they receive and get the plan of action ready, or get it submitted. Always reroute them to another email so that nobody responds to it. If you guys know suspensions, it's really hard and very hard to get resolved by yourself, especially because when you get suspended, a lot of times Amazon doesn't tell you why you're being suspended, what's the reason. So it's very hard for you to know what it is, or to know, hey, what can I write in my plan of action, or what is the reason. It's very hard to get it, and Amazon always vague with that, which is really, really frustrating a lot of sellers. And a lot of sellers, especially newbies, they overreact, and right away they start sending a lot of emails to seller support, hoping that they're gonna get the issue resolved. But most of the time it won't. It will not get resolved because you need a proper plan of action that details everything that you need, from how you're gonna solve the issue, what's your take on it, what did you do, what you didn't, how you prove it's your product, or how you prove it's your own brand, how you prove it's your own intellectual property, is your own trademark. And that's what gets tricky. And usually Amazon only allows you a few attempts to solve the issue. If they do not see a really good plan of action, you might elongate your issue for a longer time and it won't be resolved. So in that case, I get a lot of people ask me about IP infringement, or they ask me, oh, my account gets suspended, Saad, help me. I cannot help you, honestly, because I wouldn't know the problem. It's a really, if we mess up and we do the wrong plan of action, it might backfire on us, and I'm not a lawyer or attorney that I'll be able to help you with that. So the best course is basically go to lawyers or attorneys that really specialize on Amazon problems, that really gonna help you. And these usually happens, you have multiple people out there that are really good Amazon lawyers. They have connection with some people from Amazon themselves. They're gonna get your issue resolved. The issue is with lawyers is a little bit expensive. I hear and I know a lot of some of my clients, actually what happened to them, they actually pay $3,500 just to start, which is really a lot. But if you have a really big account and you're really counting in a lot of it, sometimes you need to pay it and go with it. Now, yes, there's some places where you can get your account reinstated by using black hat methods, which is also works, but hey, do it at your own risk. So that's been said, let's go ahead to the article and a little bit read about it and see what it is. And I will leave the link below this video so you can guys check it out in your own time. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. CNPC, the news of Saturday. This one is one updated November 8th and November 7th was published. It's suspended. Amazon sellers are being stifled by an email glitch as a holiday looms. So basically, last Wednesday, a lot of people are getting suspended, and when they're trying to respond to the email they get, is actually the email tells them, no, that's the wrong place that you send your plan of action. Go ahead, send it to the other place or the other email or the other department. And once they do, also the other department is actually refuses it, and there is a glitch where it's not helping people to process their plan of action, which is causing a lot of issues. Now, This is, I feel, it's unfair for sellers, like third-party sellers who are putting a lot of money into Amazon to make sure that they're really having a sustainable business, making sure they have a profitable business, that they feed their families and kids. And a lot of us is actually, this is our primary business. This is our business, how we live. And it's really hard to see that happening with the glitches, especially before Q4, before the busiest day, busiest time of the year. And so basically Wednesday that happened. They go to the account help. They say, hey, there's a process. You're going to go through it. And you just do your plan of action and everything. But nobody was able to help people. And if you see here, there's a lot of this, another merchant who has sold consumer goods on their site for the past decade, and told CNBC that he spoke with an employee from Amazon account health support team who confirmed the email was a bug that first appeared on Wednesday. His account was suspended last week after a brand filed an IP infringement complaint. Guys, you gotta know that in a Q4, a lot of shady sellers are going to sabotage you or going to give you false claims or false anything just to get you a little bit suspended, even temporarily, so they can get the edge to get their products sold or increase their own sales over yours, which is really sad that you see shady people like that. I don't know what kind of business people these are. People, these are not business people. These are scammers and crooks, and I don't even want to get there with them, because honestly, they're just dirtbags. Now, that's what's happened. They say yes, was a technical thing, but Amazon is not gonna say it's technical, or they're not gonna approve it, or they're not gonna commit. Yes, we have a glitch for sure. They're gonna take no, everything is cool from our side. That just the buyer or the seller didn't know how to proceed and all this stuff, because they're not gonna get the blame because they don't want to get sued before the the holidays in Q4. So this is what's happening, guys. I hope you're not freaking out. I hope if you get emails or you get any issues like that, that you know that a big chaos. A lot of people are getting infringed or claims right now. I actually get the past few days, I get a lot of people are emailing me telling me that they're getting their account suspended and they don't know why. And I believe that might be a glitch, or it could be something that they need to contact Amazon and be very cautious about it, and do not proceed without having a plan, because honestly it will affect you in the long run, especially if you're selling very well. What happened here? Let me put it back. All right, now that's been said, let's go ahead and see, guys, what kind of questions you have. If you have any questions for me, go ahead. Unless you guys wanted a short Q&A today, I'm okay with that too, but yeah, please leave your questions so I can answer them for you today. All right, Joss Peace says, I have been told that I can get a resale certificate after having an EIN, even that I'm a Canadian corporation. If yes, where I can get it? I'm not sure about that. As I told you before, Josh, I'm a Canadian as well. I have my Canadian corporation here in Canada, but also I have an LLC, a US LLC that being established in the States, where I get my EIN number through that company, and also I get my reseller permit through that company as well, under that company. So I think that's the way you do it. If you can, you should be fine. If you want a reseller permit, because that's a little bit tricky, because reseller permit comes from the state that me, when I applied for reseller certificate, I applied it from the state where I applied for my LLC. So if you don't have an LLC, I'm not sure how you go about it, honestly. You can just apply online, or you can get someone else, you hire someone, attorney, to be able to do it for you. But I think it's very easy route for you just to create an LLC. It's very cheap. It's $197, I think, or $200, plus another $50 or $25 for an address in the States, plus another $30 or $50 for if you want the company itself to apply for reseller permit for you. Me, I didn't let them do it. I did it myself. I just went to the Wyoming state and I applied for reseller certificate, and I applied for it myself, and it took me, I think, 3 weeks to a month to get accepted and get the certificate back. But if you do it through the company itself, it's actually faster. So maybe that will be a better option than what I did. Like now, if I want to do it again, most probably I will do it with a company, let them handle everything. It's easier, faster. I do not get, I don't want to waste my time on things that I don't understand or I'm not strong at. Hire someone for cheap and do it. I don't know what's your budget or what's your financial situation, but it's better for long run. What else we have? What else we have? Okay, I have a few questions from the Facebook group, so I'm going to see what's up. All right, let's see what we got. We have a question from Nazli. She says, "Hey Saad, can you please talk about PPC bidding related to arbitrage? As in my campaigns, the bids are really going high. I'm reading many sellers are having the same problem when bids are made less. Then there's a conversion problem. I'm not getting sales when bids are increased. Then campaigns are running out of daily budget, also eating up profit margin. My ACOS has gone up to 80% in the US market. I'm thinking whether to just stop PPC and do Facebook ads only. I don't want to risk losing out on sales." I'm gonna be very honest with you, Nazli. I think the strategy that you're doing is not the right strategy. I think all this PPC series is not made for your arbitrage products. I don't think doing this is gonna help you. You're actually running PPC for other brands that that already popular, already established, already have PSR. For you doing this, I think you're just overdoing it, and I think you're not gonna get the right results. So for arbitrage, forget all the stuff you're doing. If you have to decide, are you going to do private label or arbitrage? You cannot take the private label strategies and put them in arbitrage. They're not gonna work. And you cannot take the arbitrage strategy and put them private label. It's not gonna work. Choose one or the other. There's no ifs and buts. Oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna use this. It's not gonna work. Okay, it's not gonna work. Do not waste your time and just be more efficient about deciding what you want to do. Decide what's the goal. What do you want to do, and just go ahead and do it. Do not just dabble in it. 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and you're trying to say, I'm going to see. No, this is not entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship, I see what I want. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to set my goal, and I'm going to go achieve it. How I'm going to achieve it? I'm going to figure it out while I'm going toward that goal. So you need to do the same thing and stop using the private label tactics on arbitrage. Now, for arbitrage, it's very simple and easy. You're going to run one campaign, automatic campaign, at 5 cents per bid, and you're going to do $5 budget per day. And that's it. End of story. You just need exposure. You just need, if someone looking for a product, your product is going to come in, and that's it. You do not need all the stuff that you're doing. I think it's just waste of time, and it's not worth it. Now, sometimes if you're doing wholesale and you have exclusive deal with that specific brand and you're the only seller, yes, you might be able to do the private label tactics. But for arbitrage, I don't see it happening, and I don't see it is the right thing to do. So it's up to you. I think you're wasting a lot of time on listings that you only have few units or 2 or 3 units. It's not enough. But if I have a wholesale account and I have really a good product that I can buy hundreds of them a month. I can spend a little bit of money to update my the listing itself, the copy, the keyword research. I can do PPC. I can run images. I can do everything. Why? Because that's only me. I have exclusive deal with them. You cannot just dabble like this. Have more focus, and just make your mind. Now, a lot of you are scared to get on private label, but I promise you, private label is very good place to start. And it's a very good place for you to make money. If you really like it, get into it, start testing product, get something cheap, learn the process, and I promise you, maybe the first one is not gonna work. Second one is not gonna work. You saw how many times it took me, 2-3 times until I start figuring out everything. So start with something small and slowly build on it, and then you're gonna learn a lot from it, and then you can launch the second or third product much more comfortably and successfully. But you cannot use the arbitrage tactics to do that. So please, just make a decision, follow the right people. And guys, I'm sharing with you everything with full transparency and honesty and integrity. I'm not playing with you. I am not telling you what you want to hear. I'm telling you exactly what it is, how to run a business, how to run a very reasonable, managed expectations business that you know what you're getting yourself into. So hey, I'm just gonna say it the way it is. So I hope you guys really feel that. I hope you guys really feel that I'm just being true to myself, and I really want to help you. So this is what I'm saying. Let's get to it, and let's not waste time, and let's get into a lot of things that really make us money. It's all about the money, okay? I know I'm going in a little bit of tangent here. Lastly, I think if you want to do that, instead of arbitrage, do a wholesale. Do a wholesale. Wholesale, you're going to have more consistency. You're going to have more tactics that you can use from private label until you feel comfortable. As I said, I started this way. I started retail arbitrage, online arbitrage. Then I went to pallets. From pallets, I started doing wholesale. From wholesale, I started doing private label because I was scared. I wanted to do it slowly, but I didn't mix strategies. That's what I did. I focused on one, took the strategy for a specific business model, and I went through it. And I started iterating. I started improving on the strategies until I came up with my own. And that's it. All right. Now, let's see. We have more questions here. Pernilla, how you doing, Pernilla? Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Thank you for being here. Really happy to have you, Pernilla. And happy birthday for Pernilla, everyone. Just a happy birthday to Pernilla. Was a few days back. It was her birthday, so happy birthday. And I wish you all the best in your life and in your Amazon journey. And you're an amazing individual. Very happy to have you in our group, and we're lucky to have you. Better late than never, yes. BGG says, hello, I want to start looking for a new product to sell. Is it better to wait until January so BSR numbers are more real than during Q4? Very good question, Big G. BGG. Okay. Actually, now it doesn't matter anymore. Okay. It doesn't matter anymore knowing if you want to do it, if you do research now or later, because now all the tools are becoming so sophisticated that you'll be able to know the seasonality of the product with the market trends, how it's going, when is the high season, when is the low season, and you'll be able to budget for that. You'll be able to know when is it high and low according to Amazon themselves, according to their data. Before, we used to use the data, like 2 years ago, we used to use the data from Google Trend, where it's Google Trend, it's about Google, it's about the searches that happen in Google, not on Amazon. So if you based your data on Google Trend, you might really put yourself in trouble. And I did that with my first product. I did 3D pen filaments that actually was booming because I did my research around around October, and that's got me in trouble. So now it's different. I'm still looking for products right now. Actually, I'm actually launching 2 products in next month, December 5th, and also that one's going to be in December 15th, okay? But there's no problem not doing it because you have softwares that are going to tell you the search volume, search volume for a keyword and how seasonal it is. Was it trending for the past 30 days or the past 90 days? There's a lot of tools out there that can tell you the trends of the product, which is really easy for you to do and anticipate. So for me, I don't think it's an issue. And also the other thing, BGG, I wouldn't worry about BSR. BSR is not my main thing, my main indicator for me to decide if a product is good or not. Because BSR is about a snapshot of sales or velocity over a specific period of time. Now, if I have 1,000 people are coming in as a traffic and I sell 100, I'm selling 100 units per category. Now, in the holiday season, you might be able to do 10,000, okay, traffic coming in during the Christmas time, and you sell 1,000. It's still going to give you the same kind of number BSR, but not the same of kind of units are being sold. So for me, I wouldn't pay attention to BSR, but I will know about the sales velocity of the product, how many units they're selling, how is the competition, and then I will look at the seasonality at the market trend and how the market is doing in January or in February or what's called that March or whatever during the year. We actually launched a product for one of my clients which is very happy for her, and she's doing very well with it. 3 variation for specific product that actually wasn't doing well in Christmas, but will do very well later on in January. So you have a lot of tools that you'll be able to manipulate or be able to look at the data, and you have better understanding of how you're gonna launch and how confident you want to be. So that's my take, BGG, and I hope it was helpful. If you have any question, please leave it so I'll be able to help you. So now we have many people. I don't see any likes. Please hit the likes button, please. Help us. Let's get this video up there. I really want to be able to reach more people and grow this YouTube channel. I know I'm pushing you a bit with it, but trust me, I really trying to work hard and really do all the videos that you guys need to be able to get our voice out there and help other people as well. So thank you, and that's a little one of likes. Now Josh says, Saad, I am not worried about establishing an LLC in the state fees, but I'm worrying about a double taxation for running 2 companies in 2 countries in addition to the accountant fees. Scary. No, Josh, it's not like this. No, there's no double taxation if you do it the right way. Before, if you do double taxation, is usually you have an LLC company in the States and you have nothing in Canada. No company established in Canada. So what happens if you bring the money to Canada, you will get double taxed. But if your accountant is smart enough and he's really good at what he does, like mine, which is he really good at what he does, I can have multiple LLCs in the States and still be able to bring it through my Canadian company and still will be taxed once, not double taxation. So just look for someone who's really good, who does US border accounting, and that's really help you a lot. So look into it, but you won't have that much issues. Thank you so much, guys, for the likes. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the people who took action. Thank you so much. Pernella says, yay, thank you so much. Thank you. Happy belated birthday to Pernella. That's it. And let's see other questions that we have. Ali Riza says, hi, Saad. What's your opinion on these Facebook groups that provide discount codes using promotion manager and percentage off method? All right. Using promotion manager and percentage off method. It depends how you do it. Honestly, with the coupon clipped, I see a lot of people say, I have coupon clipped, I put 90% coupon clipped and I launched my product and I'm actually get a lot of sales today or this week. I don't like this method. I don't like method just because I'm lowering my price, I'm getting my high sales velocity. It doesn't mean I'm going to rank for keywords, because anything that you're gonna do, a launch like this, you're not targeting a keyword, a specific keyword, because you're putting a promotion and anybody types any keyword or any search term in the search bar that will find you, he will just basically rank for a lot of other keywords, multiple keyword, and not specific to one. There is, guys, as I said, wow, I'm gonna be Illuminati doing this. What the hell is it? There's a triangle, okay? Triangle. We are in the triangle, okay? Now, you have 2 methods. Whether in the top of the triangle, you actually target a short tail keyword from the top of the mountain, the top of the pyramid, okay? If you go a short tail keyword that consists of 2 words, and you target it, and you start making sales on that specific keyword on the top of the mountain, slowly you're gonna start ranking for the keywords are below it. The short tail keyword, the long tail keyword, slowly you're gonna start ranking for the other ones. That's one strategy. Go with the high search volume keyword, short tail keyword, and slowly you're gonna start ranking for all the keywords are related to that specific search term. Or the other way is actually you will target the long tail keyword, multiple of them with low search volume. You target them all, and slowly you're gonna start ranking for the one that short tail keyword or the higher search volume keyword. So that's how it works. And by just adding just to give discounts, I don't know. I think you're just getting sales velocity and you're happy with it, but it's not beneficial. There's no strategy behind it, and that's what's very important for me. Is strategy. What I'm trying to get at the end of this. Why I'm doing this giveaway. What's my purpose? Am I just want to give product just to give? So I really do not like it. But hey, everyone has his own method. If it works for you, my house goes to you. If it's not, it's okay. Go ahead and find a method where you can use ManyChat or use launch service or target it to a specific keyword so you can benefit more. All right. BGG, he says, what's your favorite tool for product research and what are your favorite categories? Very, very cool. Cool question. Okay. Look, now the tools are all of them almost becoming the same thing, honestly. I think Jungle Scout, Viral Launch, Helium 10, they're very good tools. They have a big team behind them that really help them to get a very good quality product. But I feel that all the features, they're almost all of them are getting the same kind of product or the same kind of tools within them. It all depends on what you need, what's the budget that you have. Okay, like for me, I always use two tools all the time. Why is that? Because one of them, because I'm a consultant. And I help. I mentor other people. I coach other people. So if I want to validate something for them, I want to make sure that I am double checking my data by using two softwares. The one that I'm using right now is Jungle Scout and Viral Launch, because these are the tools that I grew up with. I mean, these are the ones that I get acquainted with, or the ones that I know since Amazon started, and I just got very comfortable with them. I start knowing a lot about them. I start following them very well. So every time there's a tool comes in, I'm already ahead of it, already know it. It's not like I'm getting a new software, learning the whole thing all over again. So for me, it's all what do you think? What do you think, man? Man or girl, whatever BGG is. But I really think it's whatever you feel comfortable with and whatever your budget is. Now, for Viral Launch, I have a link below this video that you're gonna get 15%. It's only for Amazon FBA Giants. There's a code that I got for you. Jungle Scout, I do not have a code for it yet, but I have 10% off for your purchase, and also is below. Helium 10 I don't have for it yet, but it's up to you, man. All of them are really great tools. Now, categories, I like all categories except, like, for example, you know what, let me just open it up so I can give you that. I actually have a video, it's almost 2 hours, about how to find product research with Viral Launch, and it's 2 hours. I really highly recommend that you watch it. We get a lot of watch views from it. It's very detailed. It's crazy how detailed it is. Like, even if I do a course or I do any mastermind or anything, that will be exactly what it is. There's nothing else more I can bring. I put it all in. Okay, so I really, for that specific method, I put it all in. So go ahead and watch it. But let me just go and show you a few things that we can do. Come on. All right. So for a product categories, you can do automotive. Automotive is really good. Arts and craft is good. Baby, I'm not very keen about it. I don't like it very much because a lot of competition. Beauty and personal care, camera and photo, computer accessories, electronics has higher return. So make sure you really watch. I actually have another video about 16 type of products or categories that you don't want to sell in. Also, go ahead and watch it. It's really important. Health and household, home and kitchen, industrial scientific, kitchen and dining, office products, patio, lawn and garden, pet supplies is the same thing as baby. I explain a little bit more about it in the other video of the 16 type of products that 16 type of products and categories that I don't do not sell in. Sports and outdoor, and tools and home improvement, and toys and games. These are good categories to get into that you can find a lot of potential products. Now, every category you're gonna find a sub niche or a real niche that if you get into a sub niche, you'll be good to go. So that's That's the whole idea. And always keep your options open. Now, wow, we're getting a lot of people loving this. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for taking time from your day to come here and learn something. You're one of the few people who are taking time in their weekend after work to be able to make sure they're getting here and learning something. So I applaud you for this and congratulations on this. Very, 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 very proud of you guys. Maria, how you doing, Maria? Says, just got here but cannot wait to rewatch the entire video. Thank you for all the information you give us. Thank you for guys asking the right question. Thank you so much for support. The people who are here, I really appreciate it, guys. I really appreciate you. I appreciate that our voice is getting out there. I appreciate the fact that you're actually encouraging me to do more videos. You give me your feedback because that helped me to know if I'm doing the right thing. Am I annoying you? Am I giving you something good? So it's really helped me. So thank you. And thank you, Maria, for your kind words. I really appreciate it. ABC 109. I'm a beginner, and if I want to scale my business to 7 figures, how much money do I need or credit limit? I'm young and I have no credit history, and I just opened my first capital credit with $500. My man, look, to get to $1 million, it's really simple. Like, if you think about it, like, I don't like to brag about this stuff and hey, seven figure seller, I am this, I am that. I mean, I already proved it to you with one product. It makes almost $500,000 a year, right? But is that like really, it's something to like, oh my God, big, it's one product, but if you wanted to do it, usually it comes with 3 to 5 products. You need 3 to 5 products. They almost sell 15 to 20 units a day. They're averaging between 20 to 30 bucks, and you will be able to achieve $1 million. Now, for a beginner like you, man, I really highly recommend, do not spend the money and just jump in. Do not hear those big dreams. Come in, it's so easy. You come and do it, and everything is going to be beautiful. You're going to make the million. No. You're going to have trouble. You're going to have issues. You're going to fail at a few things. You will struggle at a few things because you're not going to know everything. It took me 4 or 5 years to learn everything that I know right now after a lot of mistakes. So me, I think you should go with a smaller budget. Just try it out. Do not use money that you don't have. Use money that disposable, money that you have saved or something that you have on the side that if you spend, you do not get yourself in trouble. Please do this because that's going to help you to build a better business, build a better mindset that's going to help you to achieve bigger things and adding more products and adding more to it. So you can use little budget. We always recommend $3,000 to $5,000 to start with, and you'll be able to take the profit, put them back in until the first product sustains itself through its own profit, its own cash flow. And then you can jump in the next product and you start doing the same thing over and over until you get a really good brand that has multiple products connected to it that you're going to make the $1 million. Really, honestly, I think it's very easy to make $1 million on Amazon if you know the right thing, if you have the right guidance, if you have the right mentor, the right people to give you the right advice. This is my advice, man. I wouldn't tell you just to go ahead and just throw things out there. No bueno. Anderson Bernella says, ha, Illuminati Saad. Yeah, I was thought I went to do that triangle and then came up off. So I'm sorry if I offended everybody. I don't mean it, but hey, I mean, I don't know. I just want to do a pyramid. That's it. Luzen says, could you please explain a little about LLC? LLC is basically your so you have sole proprietorship, which is you as a person. You run a business as Luzin yourself. This is you. If anything happens to the business, get bankrupt, get issues, get debt, you will get affected. Your assets will get affected. Your house, your vacation house, your car, everything will get screwed if your business gets screwed. Now, what people do to separate their personal assets, what they do, they create a new entity which is called LLC. An LLC, a limited liability corporation. You have S Corp, C Corp, a lot of things out there. Ask your accountant for that. So what do you do with this? you can have the business as its own entity, separate from your personal assets. So if anything happened to the business, it's going to have its own credit, it's going to have its own stuff. So if anything happens, it won't affect your personal assets, and that's it. All right. What else we have? Thanks, Saad. You encouraged me. You're welcome. Lux, how you doing, Lux? Very happy to have you here, man. Can you suggest tools that work in Europe marketplaces? Yes, you have Viral Launch and Jungle Scout. They work in Europe, so you should be fine. Especially now, like Jungle Scout, also they launched a new keyword tool, and that really works in other marketplaces like Europe, Germany, UK, and so on and forth, and Italy and everything. So you should be good, man, if you wanted that for European people. And as I said, Viral Launch has, but I'm not sure if it has for the keyword research. I don't think they have Europe yet, but you have Jungle Scout or you have Viral Launch to do it. You know what? I want to make sure that I really give you the right information. I'm just going to go to Viral Launch very quickly, and I'll make sure that really, if they have it, they added it or not, because I know it was in the works for keyword research, and I know a lot of you guys are really from Europe are struggling with finding good products a little bit because they don't have softwares that actually support that. But let me see. Oh, no, they don't have the keyword research. They don't have it for United Kingdom, Germany, Canada, not yet. But I know Jungle Scout has it yet. And for a product research, let me see that. That's a good question, actually. I'm very happy you asked that question. I sound nasally because I had cold for the past, I don't know, few days. So I sound very nasally. Actually, for product research, Viral Launch, yes, you have it, so you should be fine. But only keyword research, you won't be able to do it. So that's what it is, Lux. Rita says, hey Saad, can you please share about sales tax, how to collect or whatever regarding it? As an Amazon seller, what should I do for that? Thank you so much for your effort. Thank you so much for your question. Thank you so much for your kind words. So what happened is the following. Sales tax is usually if you sell products to any state or from any state, you will need to collect taxes from those people. So if I sell this product and I need to collect the 7% or 10%, let's say 10%, let's make it for easier math. So this is $10, 10%, that means $1. You collect it from the buyer, okay? And then you keep it on the side. And then at the end of the month or the end of the year or end of the quarter, you just pay the states what you collected. Now, usually, if I'm not mistaken, it's been a long time, but if you reach up to, I think 50,000 or 250,000, I'm not sure the amount, you will be obligated to collect sales tax on the states that you sell that much to. Now, Amazon start collecting sales tax from almost a lot of states, so slowly they're gonna roll out everywhere, I believe, and they will start collecting the sales tax on your behalf. So I don't think it's much of a worry unless you're a really big seller that sells multi-million dollar a month. I think do not quote me on this. Do your own due diligence. You're responsible for your own business. You take ownership of any mistakes you do. But I believe if you're not as a big seller, you don't sell a lot of units, or if you reach that threshold, you'll be able to find out from your orders what states you sell the most and start applying for the states that you sell the most. But I believe Amazon will start collecting taxes for the rest of the states in America, and you should be good to go. It's not as big worry as before, so you should be good, okay? But that's how sales tax works. You need to collect taxes and pay the state that you sell to or you sell from. And usually people start applying for sales tax to where their LLC is. So for example, if my LLC in Wyoming, which is sales tax free state, I don't pay any sales taxes. But if you are in, let's say, Florida or whatever it is, in any state that requires sales tax or they have sales tax to collect, you will need to apply for the state where your LLC is. So that's the first thing you do. Then second, for the most places that you sell to. Okay. Ginger Bay says ABC 109, baby steps. Exactly, baby steps, slowly. You'll be able to get there. Khair says, hi Saad, for me, you are the best for PPC. Curious to know what's your urgent. Now, thank you so much for your kind words. I really believe that PPC series, it's really awesome. I believe really explain a lot of things in details. I think I'm not gonna brag, but I think one of the very few people that actually share the screen with you and show you everything, the whole steps, even courses they wouldn't offer you that. But I really wanted to help people because I know how much you guys suffer with PPC. I know how much I suffered when I tried PPC. So I wanted to make sure I do something good for you that you really benefit. And please, if you find it helpful, share it with other people, share it with other Facebook group, share it with your peers that really need that help. And we need to get our word out there. I really want to be able to help more people and get more involved in their life and see what's the problem, how can we help them, and it was really great. Now, where I'm from originally, I'm originally from Kuwait. I was born in Kuwait, but I've been living in Canada for the past 19 years. So I lived in Canada more than when I lived in Kuwait. So that's where I'm from, man. IKIS62. He says, how can I prepare for Christmas time and how can I maximize my sales for Christmas and December in general? I have a video actually is about how to prepare for Q4, but the things that you need to do is basically you need to make sure that you have enough stock of the product that you think is going to sell very well. Secondly, make sure that you have clipped coupons already ready. Make sure you have a promotions set up, which is different than coupon clipped. Promotion is basically, hey, if you buy this product, you will get the second product in my store for 15% off. Or if you buy 2 or more, you get 2% or 5% or 10% if you buy more than 5 items. So you can have that in your listing. The other thing, you can prepare your back end and your listing for Christmas and holiday theme. So you'll be like, hey, enjoy Christmas with your friends by buying this product. Start adding Christmas, holidays, Q4, best gift for mom, best gift for dad, or whatever it is. Start putting them in the back end so you can start getting index for them. So when someone searches that, you'll be the one to show up for, and you can run PPC as well for those keywords, which is really gonna help you to get exposure for everyone who types for a specific gift they want to buy for their friends or their family. For example, if I go buy a gift, I have no idea what to buy, honestly. If you don't tell me what you want, I'm not buying anything. You will get a very bad gift from me. But what I do, I'll say, hey, a great gift for my cousin, great gift for my mom, best gift for women, best gift for men, or stuff like that. So try to have them. That's going to help you to get exposure. The other thing you can do is basically try to use product targeting, PPC, to target other high-end brands that are already running PPC aggressively, and you'll be able to advertise underneath them by using product targeting with a lower CPC or cost per click, which is going to help you get more sales. Okay, so that's the things that you need to do. And also images, you can put some Christmas theme, some ornament on it. You can put Christmas special, something like that, you know, and that's going to help your sales tremendously. Okay. Lux says, thank you, Saad. You mentioned 2 tools. One is Jungle Scout and the other I couldn't understand. I really understand you for not understanding because my nasal plus my accent. So the other one is called Viral Launch or Market Intelligence is actually the tool. You know what? Just because I'm so nasally, I am going to share with you what it is. Come on. I'm going to show you both so you can see them and you can decide. Lux. All right. Where am I? All right. So this is Jungle Scout. Okay. Which is, you see, they have all the tools here. Find a product. They have suppliers. They have keywords. You have launch service, sales analytic. They have profit overview. They have email campaigns, promotion, keyword tracking, listing builder. Every tool, I'm telling you guys, start doing the same thing. So just find what's good for you. The other one, it's Viral Launch, which is, this is the one, Viral Launch, the one that you couldn't hear, which is, I don't know why it's not refreshing. Come on, man. Don't do that to me in front of people. So this is the Viral Launch, has multiple tools as well. They have product discovery, which is product research. They have market intelligence, which is also product discovery kind of thing. Then you have the keyword manager, you have competitor intelligence, you have listing builder, listing analyzer, keyword manager, launching. See, all of them have almost the same kind of tools. You just need to see which one fits your budget, which one is good, which one you can trust the most. For me, these and also Helium 10 are really good options. But it all depends on your budget, man. Again, like this one, I know now they have a special for $3.99 for the whole year, which is the cheapest one so far from all of them. This one is subscription. Here, subscription. What do we have? Come on, man. Subscription, they have $59 starts at $99, $149, or $199. You get 15% with our coupon. But hey, man, it's whatever you think is good for you. But these are the tools out there. Now, what else we got? Let's see. What else? Rita, you can research marketplaces. I got all the questions all of a sudden. Sorry. Rita, you can research marketplace facilitator in Seller Central help to find which state Amazon has started collecting and remitting sales tax. Yes, and also in the Facebook group, if you join the Facebook group, we have a lot of information out there that really talk in depth. We also have a map saying what the sales tax is, the states and everything. So go ahead and watch them. It's really awesome. Or join. Thank you for answering all my questions. So you change your back end with every season, or do you change this little by little? No, you change it little by little. It depends on the thing you want to do, like Cyber Monday, Black Friday, the things that have a Prime Day, Q4. These are things you do, but not every season. It depends. I mean, hopefully, if your product is seasonal, it's already gonna have season keywords in it. If it's not, it's not. So it's all depends, man. But no, you don't change them every time. It just depends on the season that you know is the highest. My budget, it's Ginger Bay. Okay. Rita says Ginger Bay, thank you for answering. We'll check. Then we have, says, happy to help Rita. My budget is low. Jungle Scout seems to be cheaper. Yes, Jungle Scout is the cheapest one so far. They have a lot of tools as well, which is making it very tempting because they have 30% off for the next 3 days or 4 days. I'm not affiliate to them, honestly. I'm not affiliate. I have 10% off, but I'm not like, I haven't spoken to them and tried to get better deal. But they're having a really good deal, honestly, comparing to other people so far. And it's all about your budget, man. Get a company that already have information before. So me, why I decided for Jungle Scout, Viral Launch, and Helium 10, because Jungle Scout was the first, Helium 10 was there, and Viral Launch. But Viral Launch was a little bit, they really got a lot of innovation with their tools. They really got Casey Gus, we got an interview with him. You can watch. He's really smart man. He knows coding very well. He really did something very well. And they have enough data. So those tools, they have enough data that being collected to be able to predict or guesstimate what are the sales, what's the keyword search volume, better than any other tool out there that they never had that enough data. And also, I remember I used to be in, we lost money on it. It's basically creating a tool like this, a product research tool, and actually really hard to do. You need a lot of engineers, and those people, they have it. They're established. We spent over $100,000 between me and two other people that I hope I will never have partnership with again, or business with them. It was very bad business that actually didn't work out, but it really requires a lot of work. So trust someone that's really good. Do not go for the cheapest, but these are the three that I really recommend. You have probably answered this question before, but I would like to know your opinion on Amazal. I don't. I'm not. I just told you exactly what it is, Lux. I like those tools. The other ones, they don't have enough. They don't have enough team behind them. There might be 2 people show or 3 people show. It really requires a lot of work. I do not use Amazal. I used it before in the past, just because when I was in business with someone, they were endorsing this tool, but I haven't used it. I just used it just to be able to help people to use it, but I wasn't using it for my own product research. I wasn't using it for my own consulting or anything like that. So for me, I'm not. I cannot give you more information about it. I think there's other products out there are better, and that's it. That's me. What else? Okay, we have another question, which is Panos. He says, our PPC with a broad match going really expensive. How long do you wait until you work on them? Normally, I wait about 7 days, but then it costs a lot of money. But if I wait too short, it could be that we lose useful keywords. So how do you handle this situation in your PPC? I just keep it running. It's a cost of business. You will spend money. There's no product that you're going to launch out there you're not going to lose money in the beginning. It's always going to lose money, and then you're going to make up the money later on. So this cost of doing business, you will run it for 7 to 10 days, even 14 days in some instances, to make sure you get enough data that really helps you to decide which keywords you want to keep, which ones you want to keep out. So this is a part of business. There's no like, oh, I don't want to spend, it's too expensive. So what? It's you already spent $4,000 or $5,000 on a product that's coming in. And when it comes to Amazon, I see a lot of sellers, they cannot do it. They have this mental block that, hey, I've done the product, I have sourced the product, I have did my packaging, I have sourced it, I have shipped it, I did my insert cart, and then when it comes to Amazon, they freeze. They don't want to get the reviews. They don't want to pay for PPC. They don't want to pay for images. And that's where people fail. That's where people fail. Trust me. Every person that I coach, not every person, but I mean, most of the people that I see, they have this mental block that happens. So, no, it's a part of business. You can do it. There's no way around it. It's up to you. You want to go lower? Go ahead. But I think you're not getting the full benefit of it. But I think you should keep going with it. Do you use 3D rendering? And you can suggest company. Thank you. Trenton Kaminsky. I do 3D rendering, but I don't have a company. I just have my personal photographer that he does those stuff for me. But it's not something that I will share. I don't think, I don't have an agreement with him. It's very expensive. And it's not something I can recommend. That I really think it's expensive for regular people, and I haven't spoken to him to say, hey, let's make a deal for the group. So I'm not sure. There's a lot out there. You can find people from Fiverr, which is all of you know, but you need a lot of back and forth with Fiverr people. There's a lot of language barrier. There's a lot of culture shift or culture differences that you always expect something is going to be different. You can hire people from Upwork, or you just go to the Facebook groups and just see if someone else can recommend you someone that's good. In our Facebook group, I do not let people recommend services that I haven't tried, because I don't want to be responsible for a bad service, and they say, oh, Amazon FBA Giants told me, or Saad told me, then they get trouble. No, every service that I will say that I have used, or I have used it with my students or with my clients, and then I will do it. But there's a lot of Facebook group out there. They share with you a lot of people, so I don't know which one is right and which one is good. For me, I don't know, but 3D rendering is good. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. Trenton says, how much should I look to pay? I have to do it looking at Fiverr right now. You will get it for 20 bucks, 15 bucks per image. You'll be good to go. But the guy that we were doing is almost $60 per image. But we do very, very high quality. We go the extra mile. I know we can find it for cheaper, but this guy knows exactly what we want. So it's easier for the process itself. But you can find it for 20, 15 bucks, 25 bucks, and you'll be good to go. Do not cheap out on the pictures. Need them to be looking good, because that's going to present your brand, present how comfortable when they come to your listing and buy. So make sure about that. That's what I'm thinking, Trenton. I don't know if I answered the question. I hope it was helpful. Please let me know. What else we got? We got another question. All right. That was from last week, but I'm going to answer it. It says, I have a product on a list and it's selling well. Today, while I was checking my product, I realized a 1-star review. The comment that the customer left was horrible and very nasty to use. I did thank him for his comment and I asked more information about his comment, but I haven't received any reply till now. I went to the customer profile, and when I checked his profile, he had only 4 reviews since 2015. I have a doubt that he's an abuser. Is there an advice or recommendation you would recommend? Especially this is my first review of my product, which is horrible. I mean, that's why I hate it when it's very hard in the beginning, because if you get one bad review from the beginning and you have no reviews, your rating gets hit very quickly. And if it gets hit, it's very hard to, you can fix it by getting new reviews, which is how you get new reviews. This is something up to you. I have a video about how to get reviews, but you need to make sure you can ask friends and family. There's risk to it, or you can basically have a very solid email sequence that you have as a follow-up that you can ask for reviews, which is the best way. The other third way is through ManyChat. You can do that as well, but you cannot contact them if you think they're suspicious. They're not going to respond to you, and it's very hard for you to get it out. Even if you speak to Amazon, they won't change it. So there's not much to do except getting more reviews, man. And I really feel you, man. I feel you. When you have a bad review, it really hurts. I actually just recently I got a bad review, and I get some people really hating on the product. That other sellers, they're actually other competitors are sabotaging the product. I got my images removed. I don't know how they did that. I got indexing issue. I got few bad reviews coming in from people that have, or their profile, they have nothing except that review. So that's what happened. The cost of doing business is really hard, but you gotta work with the bunches and just keep going at it, man, and get more reviews. 60 is not bad at all. Good information. Thank you. That's the edge up. My com has on me now. Yeah, man. Yeah, $60, $65. That's what it is. I remember we had a guy before we used to do it for $35 even. ABC says, what's your seller criteria for choosing a profitable product? ABC, that's a very broad question, but I have a video. Go ahead and watch it. This is my second video I think I ever did on YouTube. Is recent. Don't forget, we're a new channel anyways. We've only been 5 months in business. It's not much actually, but we have really put a lot of work, a lot of videos out there. Go ahead and watch. We have almost, 50 or 45 videos out there. Go ahead and watch the product research. It's basically, I want to find a product that has a good demand, which has enough sales, has low competition, which means has lower reviews in the top 10, 15 competitors. I want to find a product that has multiple keywords that can lead to that specific product, that if you find 3 to 5 keywords that they accumulate over 8 to 15,000 search volume per month. And I want to make sure the price of the product is high enough for me to make a profit. We always recommend over $25. Higher is the better. The product that we're launching on December 5th is actually, supposed to receive December 5th. I don't know what's going to be there. Is actually, we buy it for $35. We sell it for $150. That requires work, requires a lot of things. Electronics, a little bit hard, but I know It's enough profit margin for us to work with our marketing, and it's actually more than enough to really get a very profitable product really well once established. And you need to know, guys, it takes you at least 2 months to 3 months before you become profitable. You're not gonna expect to be profitable right away. I'm talking about regular niches, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months even. If you get to medium to high level niches, it will take you maybe 4 or 5, even 6 months before you become profitable. So don't think it's gonna happen overnight, and don't think you're gonna be profitable after the second month. It takes time. All right, I'm going to answer. I'm gonna answer one more question, and then we're gonna call it a night. So if you guys are here still, if you like what you see, please subscribe, like the video, and comment for any question that you have for this video or the future as well. Okay. So the question is: are there rules regarding how much a percentage of you can sell your product with FBA? I know you can't tie any reviews to sale. Any help appreciated. You can do a percentage as much as you can. Doesn't matter, but depends what's the purpose. If you have a high discounted product, that means it's very hard for you to get a review or be able to get ranking juice. Like, for example, they say for every discounted product, for every 5 discounted products, let's say they were $10 and you put them for $2, it takes you 5 products, 5 to 6 units to sell to be the same power as ranking power as if you were selling 1 unit at a full price. So you see that full price items always have a higher ranking power. The second thing is, if you have a discount, if you ask for a review, it might not be displayed or not be able to stick. It might not have enough power or weight on your rating. So let's say, for example, for every 1 bad review, I need 5 good review, 1-star reviews. For every 1-star reviews, I need 5 4 to 5-star reviews to balance this 1 bad review. If you get a discounted one, maybe you need 10. See, that's the logic behind it. So this is what it is. But hey, do whatever you do, but be careful. Hey, Saad, my second supplier have increased the cost when I contacted him after things were not moving very smoothly with the first one. So what should be the strategy when we contact second one for order? What's that? Hey, Saad, my second supplier has increased the cost when I contacted him after things were not moving very smoothly with the first one. So what should we do when we contact second one for order? Look, if you're having trouble with your supplier, I really highly recommend that you try to work it out. Do not be aggressive with your supplier. Do not be very, I'm not saying you are, but I've seen this. People become they take it very personal because the product is being delayed a few days or he didn't answer you as fast. You need to understand this period of time in Q4 now until January is going to be very busy because Christmas time, plus in January is going to be Chinese New Year, which is they take 1 month off. So a lot of people are even not ordering for Q4 only, also for January and February to make sure that they have enough units before Amazon gets before the Chinese holidays or the manufacturers start taking their 30 days holiday or whatever, 3 weeks holiday. Okay, so you need to be very nice with your supplier. You need to understand them. They're human. They might be working 14, 16 hours a day to be able to do things. So just be really understanding of them. If they were abusing you, for sure is a different thing. But I think they may be retaliated with the prices because you weren't, they didn't go very smooth and you were just calling them a lot. Maybe they don't want to deal with you anymore. So I'm not sure. But it might also because of tariffs. There's a lot of tariffs that are happening with Chinese and China and US trade war that affecting the prices could be. Just ask them what it is, why the price is higher, and they will explain to you and be smooth. And always, this is when you see this kind of thing happens, make sure you have a second supplier. Make sure that you contact other suppliers for other alternatives, because if this one is not gonna do it, you don't want to run out of stock for a long time. So that's what I recommend. Just talk to them, see what's the reason, and when a Chinese New Year comes in, make sure you send them a red envelope with at least, $50 or $100, whatever you want to do, to appreciate all the work they have done for you. Joss B says, how can I check for nobody has a patent if I choose a product for private label? You have a few things you can do, which is actually, you know what, that's a good video. I'm gonna do this as a video for patents. Okay, now what you can do is two things. Usually if a product that a lot of sellers are selling it, most likely there's no patent on it. That's most of the time. Okay, you can Google search Google patents, go to Google patent, and you'll be able to type the keyword, type multiple keyword, and see if actually there's any patent on that specific product. The third thing, usually people who have patent on their product, they're gonna be very proud of it. So they're gonna put it in the listing, in the description, or they're gonna put it in the title, on the bullet points. So you can do that. Or the fourth thing, if you really want it to be sneaky, you can let one of your friends buy the product, send them an email, or send them an email without buying the product and say, hey, is there any patent on this product? It looks very unique to me. If you have any patent, let us know, blah, blah, blah. And they will be able to help you with that as well. Because anybody who has a patent, like if I have a patent on a product, I'll be more than happy to say it's patented, designed only for us, for our ABC company or XYZ company. We are the leading innovator, or pioneers of this specific product. So that gives credibility to buyers to buy our product, which is really good. So that's what I think. So we have done all our questions. We answered all of them. I hope you guys really find a lot of value in this. If you find value, again, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and please, for next video, for next Q&A, I'm not going to take the questions from our Facebook group. If you have a question for next week, please leave it on the comment below on this video, so I'll be able to take those questions and I'll answer them for the next video. Like, this is going to help our video here, the current video, to get a little bit of viewers, to get a little bit more views. I mean, we don't get much at all. We get maybe 100 views. But if we're able to get the comments, maybe the algorithm will kick in and will help us to show our product to others, or suggest our video to other people. And leave the questions and I will answer them for the next video. And we're going to do that moving forward. So thank you, Pernilla, for the advice. That was your advice. I really appreciate it. So guys, thank you so much for everything. I wish you a great weekend. Keep hustling, keep bustling, keep buying products. If you're doing retail online arbitrage, and the Q4 is going to be awesome. All of us going to make money, and I'm happy about that. If there's any way I can help you with, please let me know and we'll do it. Take care, everybody, and let's make it happen.